Everybody get on your feet. Jump up high or duck down low to make it safely to the dump truck before it leaves the construction site.
What's up, friends? My name is Nicole. Stay on your feet because it's time to worship God.
With all my heart and soul, with all my mind and strength, will you show me, God, to love like you love me, so all the world will see. When things don't go my way, I'll talk to you, hear what you say, that's what I do. That's loving you. Trust that you'll turn it around, that's what I do. That's loving you. I will love you, God, with all my heart and soul, with all my mind and strength. Will you show me, God, to love like you love me, so all the world will see. Will love you, God, with all my heart and soul, with all my mind and strength. Will you show me, God, to love like you love me, so all the world will see.
Great singing. You can all take a seat.
Let's play Spot It. 2 cards will appear on the screen, and your job is to spot the object that is on both cards as quickly as possible. Spot it fast before the timer runs out. On your mark, get set, go!
From tall bridges and underwater tunnels to your neighbor's bright yellow house getting a fresh coat of paint, things are under construction all around us. And it's exciting to watch it all because you never know what's going to happen, especially on the hit construction show, Build It. Check this out.
Oh, hey, Skip. That's a nice looking chair you're building.
Thanks. I'm feeling like I'm pretty much an expert.
Oh, speaking of experts, there's a new builder featured in this magazine I'm reading. I've got to show you. His name is Luke Bradmore, and he's built 10 chairs almost just like yours. Honestly, his are so cool. You know, I bet there's a lot you can learn from him. Here, I think Luke Bradmore explains how to be an expert carpenter right there. Take a look.
Expert carpenter, huh? Let's see this.
Okay, well, happy reading. I've got a lot to get done. Can't wait to see what the chair looks like when you've learned a thing or two from good old Luke. See you later, Skip.
Okay. Expert? What does she know? I mean, we've worked together for years. How could she? How dare she? And who is this Luke guy anyway? I mean, I'm the best builder in town! Blah, blah, blah. So much to learn from that guy. Blah, blah, blah. Skip, his chairs are so cool. Blah, blah, blah. Luke Bradmore? More like Luke, bad at his job more. Him and his perfect chair building makes me so angry. So what if he's in some silly magazine? Like he knows anything. Ugh! I'll make this so great, it won't just be in the magazine, it'll be on the cover! Or maybe just the back page.
Here's what you need to know today. When I feel angry, God gives me self-control.
Let's play This or That, Emoji Edition. Round 1. Stop and see if you can name how Skip and Susanna feel. Everybody stand up. If you think the answer is on this side of the screen, hop on one foot. But if the answer is on that side of the screen, jog in place. How did Susanna feel about finding the new expert carpenter? Hop on one foot if she was excited, or jog in place if she was worried. That's right! Susanna was excited. How did it make Skip feel when he realized someone else was featured as an expert builder in a magazine? Jealous or peaceful? Hop on one foot or jog in place. Right again! Skip felt jealous. When Susanna encouraged Skip to learn from the expert in the magazine, how did he feel? If you think he felt excited, hop on one foot. But if you think he felt angry, jog in place. You got it! Skip was feeling very angry. Way to go! That's how you stop and name your feelings. Round 2. Let's look around at what was really going on. If you think the answer is on this side of the screen, sit down. But if the answer is on that side of the screen, stand up. Why did Skip feel so angry with Susanna's comments? Because he wanted her to think he was the best builder? Or because he wanted her help? Sit down or stand up. Skip wanted Susanna to think he was the best builder. True or false? Skip stayed calm even though Susanna said something he didn't like. If you think it's true, sit down. If you think it's false, stand up. It's false. Instead of dealing with his feelings, Skip let his jealousy turn into anger. Did Skip let his feelings ruin his project? Yes or no? Sit down or stand up. Yes! Skip let his anger mess up his great chair and ruin his day. Instead, he just needed to stop, look around to remember he is a great builder too, and then listen to what God says. The best thing to listen to is God's blueprint for life, the Bible. Check this out.
Hey everybody, listen up. Here's what God has to say.
Aw, yeah. What you got for us today?
Have you ever been so angry with someone that you wanted to get revenge?
Oh, yeah. Like when my skateboard got stolen last year. I wanted to find out who it was and make them pay.
And what happens when you feel this way?
My insides start to boil, and I feel like I want to explode!
That's exactly what we're talking about today.
Explosions?
More like how to avoid feeling that way. Today we're going to talk about anger and how we can diffuse the anger bomb with self-control.
I see what you did there.
Clever, I know. Anyways, there's a book in the Bible called Nehemiah, and it's all about a guy named Nehemiah.
So what's Nehemiah got to be angry about? He's got a whole book named after him.
He actually had a lot of reasons why he could have been angry. You see, Nehemiah had gotten some really bad news. The wall in his hometown of Jerusalem had been torn down, and the gates were burned with fire. This meant that all of their enemies were able to sneak in and take whatever they wanted.
Okay, that's something to be angry about for sure.
Nehemiah prayed to God and decided to rush back home to Jerusalem to help rebuild the wall. He knew he couldn't do it alone, so he rallied everyone in the town to come help.
Can we rebuild it? Yes, we can!
Here's the problem. There were lots of mean people who did not want to see the wall go back up. One of them was named Sanballat.
Wait, there was a guy named Sanddollar?
No, Sanballat.
Oh, gotcha, Sandcastle.
No, Sanballat. Anyways, Sanballat had all sorts of mean things to say to Nehemiah.
Oh, and I bet Nehemiah had some mean things to say right back to him. Oh yeah, well...
Actually, Nehemiah didn't say anything mean back to him. He prayed to God and kept working. Sanballat did not like this and got more people to make fun of everyone who was working on the wall. Sanballat and his gang even threatened to kill the workers.
I bet that made Nehemiah turn so green. Oh, smash!
Not quite. Instead of fighting back, he asked God to deal with the people who were making him angry. God helped Nehemiah have self-control. And even though he was bullied and had lots of reasons to be angry or get revenge, he stayed focused on God's help and rebuilt the wall in record time.
Wait a second. Nehemiah found out the wall was torn down, he was made fun of, his life was even threatened, and even though he may have been angry, he was able to stay calm and have self-control?
Yep, that's exactly right. You see, we'll all experience anger, but it's what we do when we are angry that can help or hurt the situation.
So, when I don't get what I want, or if someone makes fun of me, I might get angry, but it's how I respond that makes a huge difference.
That's right.
Or if someone is angry with me, I don't have to be angry back at them.
You got it. When we feel anger creeping in, God will give us self-control.
When I feel angry, God gives me self-control.
Get on your feet. It's time to play Stick Together. Watch to see what the dice land on. The first dice will tell you a number, and the second dice will tell you what you and your friends need to stick together. When the dice stops rolling, you start moving. Here we go. 4 thumbs. Find a group and put 4 thumbs together before the dice start rolling again. Six feet. Find a group and put 6 feet together before the dice start rolling again. Three knees. Find a group and put 3 knees together. Good game, everyone. Go ahead and take a seat.
Let's review what we learned today. Try to memorize the cards before the timer runs out. Time's up! Which number has the match? Shout it out. 17. You found the first match. True or false? God helped Nehemiah have self-control even though he was being bullied. True. Nehemiah had lots of reasons to feel angry when he was being bullied, but he stayed focused on God's help. Let's find the next match. Find the match, shout it out. 12. You got it. Here's our next question. When we feel angry and let it build, does it help make the situation better? Yes or no? No. When we let feelings of anger build, it leads us to doing wrong things. Let's find another one. Which number has the match? Shout it out. 5. Great job. It's time for one more question. The next time you start to feel angry, what can you do? You can pray and talk to God about it, and He will help give you self-control.
Let me tell you about a time I had to stop, look, and listen.
One time, I was working really hard to finish an assignment for school. My mom has this rule where we can't watch TV until all our schoolwork is done. My sister also had a lot of homework she needed to finish. My sister got tired of doing her work, so she started watching TV. I was really frustrated because the noise was distracting me and I knew she hadn't finished her assignments. My mom asked her if she completed her homework and my sister lied and said yes. My emotions started building up and I was feeling all sorts of things. So I stopped and counted slowly to 3 to help name what I was feeling, and then I realized I was feeling angry. Next, I looked at what was really going on, and I saw that my sister wasn't being honest. It wasn't fair that she got special privilege, and that's why I was angry. Then, I needed to listen to what God says about it. So, I remembered what James 1:19 says, "My dear brothers, always be willing to listen and slow to speak. Do not become angry easily." Even though I was feeling angry, I asked God for help, and He gave me self-control. So next time you're feeling something and need to deal with how you feel, remember to stop, look, and listen.
One way to deal with all of your feelings is to worship God. So get on your feet. It's time to sing.
You know when I'm lonely, you know when I'm sad, I know. And you are with me, yeah, you are with me. You know when I'm worried, you know when I'm mad, I know. And then I can trust you, yeah, I can trust you. You don't want perfection, you just want my best. And when my mind is racing, you will give me rest. God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything. God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything. You know when I'm lonely, you know when I'm sad, I know. And then you are with me, yeah, you are with me. You know when I'm worried, you know when I'm mad, I know. And then I can trust you, yeah, I can trust you. You don't want perfection, you just want my best. And when my mind is racing, you will give me rest. God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything. God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything.
You are greater than all I feel. You know it all and you always will. I trust in you with all that I've got. Doesn't even matter if I feel it or not. You are greater than all I feel. You know it all and you always will. I trust in you with all that I've got. Doesn't even matter if I feel it or not.
God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything. God is greater, greater than my feelings. He knows everything, He knows everything.
Great singing. You can all take a seat. Now, let's talk to God. Everyone bow your head, close your eyes, and pray with me. Hey God, thank you for giving us self-control when we feel angry. Please help us to always do what is right. We love you. Amen.